Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Regrowth. Okay, plans I have for today. I want to continue getting prepared, ready for a trip to go to the end, to kill the Ender Dragon, yada yada yada. So that is our plan. So we obviously have our Elementium armour, which is good. You know, to be fair, it's, you know, we've got reasonable durability on that, which is all very cool. But I still think we kind of need something a little bit better for this. I'm just going to make just a little bit more of this, just because I have been busy trying to generate some more mana. Let's just put that into there and let's just consume those quickly. So yeah, so we need to make something a little bit better. So I am looking at Terrasteel Armour. Just beautiful stuff here. So we've got Terrasteel helmets, we've got Terrasteel chestplate, we have leggings, and we have obviously boots. Just with these, just have a quick look at the things. So we've got 20% less mana cost on mana tools and rods, which is cool. So regen even if hunger isn't topped off, that is helpful. That is seriously helpful, which is really good. Passive mana generation on mana tablets as well is also a good thing to have. Now this stuff is not cheap, and I could be massively jumping ahead in the book here, but you can see it's got a 374 durability on the helmet. I think that is the same across, so 544 there, so yeah, it's muchly improved. 510 there and 442, so it does give us better protection, which is cool. So looking at it, it's not cheap, as I said. So we need living wood twigs. That's fine, that is literally just living wood effectively into like a stick. You get a rune of spring. I think you need rune of summer, yeah, for the chest plate, rune of autumn for the leggings, and rune of winter for the boots, which is fine. We need 3 ingots of Terrasteel for each piece of armour, and we also need to make mana steel armour to start with. So that's fine. Let's crack on while we can and sort of make the mana steel. So we need 24 pieces of mana steel. As I said, I don't think we're going to be able to do all of these bits today, just because the issue is more around the generation of mana in order to do that. So there we go, there's a helmet. Let's just make the boots very quickly. So that gives us our 4 pieces of armour. Now, have we got enough living wood? I think we could probably do with making a bit more living wood. So I should just go and grab some logs very quickly. Just because we kind of went into a little bit of a wasteful mode when we had a bit of an accident. Go down the hole will be helpful. And we made a load of living wood planks. We didn't actually need living wood planks, which was kind of stupid really, but hey. So let us make ourselves a little bit more living wood very quickly whilst we can, so we can pop that down like so. We've got our Alamite lumber axe, which is cool. Let's go and kill some nasty little hitty things. Silverfish, you're kind of useful. For a bit of a... There we go. Little bit of XP generation, which is helpful. Always helps. I'll just let our Rosa Arcana take that away. So the big expense here is almost not so much the, well, it is expensive on the ingredients. For every piece of Terrasteel, if you recall from when we originally made this, when we made our Terra Blade, you need oh lovely, you need a piece of mana steel, you need a mana diamond, and you need a mana pearl in order to get one bit of Terrasteel. So it's expensive, but you have to put that onto the terrestrial agglomeration plate, and that uses a whole load of mana. It's insane. This pool was full. 3 bits of Terrasteel, so I've made 6 in total so far. 3 bits drained this. I used all 4 of my full mana tablets to fill it back up again, and it drained it again. So I've still got 6 bits that I need to make, hence the reason why I don't think we're going to be able to what do we need? So we need 8 of these, don't we? Wow. Okay. That's only going to give us 4. That's only going to give us 4. Should have thought about this. But yeah, so yeah, the mana is an issue, and I kind of realised partway through this that actually I need to start generating more mana somehow. So we need to really start looking at some of the other ways of generating mana to actually try and get... Hi! Are you angry? Yeah, to try and actually get enough mana to be able to do this, because the spark that's over there, it drains it. It drains it really quick. So, yeah, you know, at the minute, where are we looking at this? We are... Yeah, see, look, just filling this up, we are super low on it. Now, there is the option of filling up our mana tablets again, but you're literally... Let's see if we can try and drop that into there, shall we? And let that fill up a little bit. And we'll pop another one into this pool here. Again, I'm a little bit reluctant to kind of sort of take all of the mana out of my pools, just because... Please just go in. Please just go in. There we go. Let's have a look. Are you... Yeah, you're filling up. That's great. Let's get our lumber axe. Get ourselves a little bit more living wood. And once we finish seeing the lightning, blue lightning go on that, there we go. That's got that one full. That's filled that one. Wow, that's completely drained that one, hasn't it? Completely drained it. So we've got... Wow, that's not even full. Yeah, so you get the picture. It's expensive. It's really expensive. But that being said, let's chuck you back into there. And we'll just kind of, hopefully that shouldn't despawn, we'll let that fill up. We can grab the other bits that we need. So here's the rest of the mana pearls and things that we need. So we can start with the helmet, and we can do the chest plate. We can make those straight off the bat. So helmet in the middle, we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's take all of our mana steel, our Terrasteel ingots out. So that is that. Then we need living wood twig either side, and then we need our rune of spring, and that gives us our Terrasteel helmet. And then our chest plate, same situation. living with twigs. That gives us our Terrasteel chest plate. Now I think I was saying this is passive generation to mana tablet, so I'm wondering if we swap these off. What I don't know is whether you actually have to have the full armour in order to do this. Let's just pop this into here. Oops. For the moment. But if we hold that, does that start to generate our thing? So I could be wrong here. I could be reading this really wrong, but yeah. So look, we've got that. We've got that. So we've got two. So we need to get the full armour set before that will happen. So we're not going to get any generation on our mana tablet at that point. So that's okay. That's to be expected. So I will kind of pop these bits back into here. Let's put our current stuff on, because I don't want to start using any durability on this stuff anyway until such times that we have enough to be able to do it. But we hopefully should have enough mana maybe to get another couple of mana steel ingots done. So is that now full? Nope, you're still not quite full. Whoops. Let's pop that straight back into there. So why don't we grab this mana tablet. What we will do is, let's see how far we get with this. So you right click those onto there. You can see that's starting to generate. We'll keep an eye on our pool and see whether there is enough, because it might be we can get 2 more bits made. So you can see it changes colour as it generates. That has just drained completely, so let's just chuck that into there, and hopefully, let's see, is that set to go the other way? So mana tablet into mana pool. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Very nearly there. Have we going to have enough mana to do this? There we go. So there's 1 more piece of mana steel. So yeah, you can see lots to go, and that really did. Let's just grab our mana tablet back. That really did drain our mana out. Now we've got this one here. We may have enough with that in there to get another piece out, maybe. We can let that fill up again a little bit more. So we could potentially move the sparks over. But as I said, it's a big ask, because we have got a lot of mana that we're needing for this. So like I said, it's more a chance that this won't be sufficient. But let's have a go. Let's see if we've just about got enough to get another piece. So yeah, we're just going to have to try and find a way, because at the moment I've put down some day blooms, which are feeding into this mana spreader here, which is topping this one up. This one at the moment is going into the elven mana spreader. Now we might be able to point this one at that for the moment, because we're not using our rune, our runic altar at the moment. But yeah, so we've still got 4 bits that we need. We just need 1 more piece to do another thing. So let's see, can we painfully drain this out, I wonder? As much as it pains me to do it, right? Don't particularly want to drain that one. We could drain a little bit of this one, because our portal is actually closed anyway. So we need to change you to filling the mana pool. Or filling the mana tablet even. So I will continue kind of filling these up, and hopefully we will get to a point where we might actually be able to complete our armour set, which would be really cool. So I'll be back with you guys in a sec. Alrighty, well, we're still going. However, I've just read about a particular flower that we might be able to use now that we're starting to move into bees. Now, let me just grab this, and we're going to look at a begonia. So it'll be kind of interesting to sort of see what we need for that. So for a begonia, we need mystical white petals, mystical yellow, mystical black, and 3 mana powder in the petal apothecary. So this is going to be pretty easy for us to do. So 3 mana powder, that shouldn't be a problem. 1, 2, 3. Let's just put our bits up there for the moment. So we needed 1 black. Is it 2 yellow? Is it 2 yellow we needed? Yeah, 2 yellow, 1 black, 1 white. So we've got a white flower there. So that gives us one of those. We'll just pop one back next to that there, like so. Oops. And we'll obviously need some seeds from somewhere. Seed. Perfect. So we'll go over to our petal apothecary, because this might be a good thing that we can do. So you. Seed back in. There we go. 1 begonia. Let's fill our petal apothecary back up again, and we'll just stick our water bucket on there. So we have a begonia. Now, what I'm going to do is actually set up a mana pool over by the bees. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we need some more living rock. That's cool. As it happens, I have some stone here, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just need to make another mana pool, which I think is just 5 living rock. Mana pool. Yep, perfect. And we also need to make another mana spreader. So let's go with that. So that is just the living wood. So that's 7 living wood and any petal. Feels like an age since we've made that. Now, have we got enough living wood here? We've got 5 living wood. So let's just grab a red petal. Let's go grab our wood again. Just so we can make a little bit more living wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like so. And then we can get this set up. So the begonia will actually use, let's get our pick, let's repair that quickly. There we go. And we'll get our lumber axe down and ready. The begonia will actually use our spare drones. Now I've not bred that many, just because it does take a little bit of time to do that, but at the moment it doesn't seem that we're actually getting particularly good, well, any changes really to the drones that we're actually producing. So let's just wait for this to change. So I'm kind of thinking that actually what it might be a case of is that we can use some of these drones and just kind of breed a load of them and actually use them as another way of generating mana that we can use to top stuff up. So at least we can just chuck a mana tablet in there and get the mana from that, and it's all kind of sort of passive generation effectively from the bees, which will be good. Come on, living rock, or living wood even. I want to make a mana spreader. Let's have a look. How is this doing? Oh, great. Yeah, this is just taking an age, isn't it? Right, there we go. So let us get our living wood. Perfect. Last bit there. Amazing. We've got 7. How come we've only got 7? There it is. Number 8. Let's quickly make ourselves our mana spreader. Pop that bit of living wood back up there. And let's just get this over close to our hive. So it doesn't matter that it's not going to be massively close to the hive, because the important part here is going to be about the actual flower itself. So this I don't think will deteriorate. It shouldn't do. Anyways, we'll put that there and we'll put our mana pool here. So what we can do is link this to that. So that's linked to that, and then we'll link that to our mana pool, like so. And what we can then do is where we have our drone. So let's have a quick look in here at the minute. So yeah, like you can see, we've got drones that are growing there. We've got Modest Princess. We've still got a little bit to go with this, but we're producing a couple of drones there, which aren't really any different from the drones that we've already got. So we've got our princess. She'll become our queen. That will top up again. But what we can do is feed our bees to the begonia, and what that will do is generate mana off of the back of that. So it'll go into our mana spreader, and ultimately that will go into our mana pool. So, you know, like I said, it's not a huge amount. The more complex the bees that we use, the more mana it can potentially produce. But this could kind of technically become a bee farm. So we could, in theory, set up something that's a little bit similar to this. Set up over there with the coal if we get enough bees. But I would want to be careful about the number of bees that we produce. So yeah, I need to go and get some more drones and things like that, and kind of work on breeding as many bees as we possibly can, which means that I'm going to need to make a lot more impregnated frames, etc, etc. But that is another way that we can generate a bit of extra mana, just very simply from something that we've kind of got running in the background anyway. So that is very cool. So I could set up multiple apiaries, which could work. And to be fair, it doesn't matter. We can actually use our ignoble princesses for that purpose, because we're not looking at kind of trying to breed any specific traits or anything like that at all. Let's just see, can we get any more mana out of this? It's not great, is it? It's not great. And that is way behind kind of where we need to be. But let's just make our third piece of armour, just because we can. If we get our couple of living wood twigs, 3 mana steel, let's grab our mana steel leggings, let's grab our rune of autumn, and then that will just leave us the boots, which hopefully come the next episode we will be able to finish. Rune of autumn, 2 living wood twigs, there we go, that is our Terrasteel leggings. Amazing. So yeah, so I need to kind of continue doing a little bit here, generating mana, breeding bees, etc, etc. So at least kind of, even if our bees aren't doing exactly what we want them to do, we have got an opportunity here to be able to make something that we can use to generate mana, and just as another source of mana generation, if nothing else. So I'll probably set up a couple more hives, get a few more frames made, etc, etc. Start sort of making a little bit of a barrel probably, where we can just store all of the spare drones that hopefully we're going to produce, and maybe try and find ways that we can start feeding those out from the chest. I'm not sure whether we can put filters onto some of the pipes. I think we can. If we start using the diamond pipes, I think they're the ones that we can actually filter with. And it might be that we can actually, you know, leave the queens, filter out the drones, etc, etc. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do, just because we're kind of not really going to get much further other than me disappearing off for a while and keep cutting back to you guys, is we'll call it an episode at this point. We'll finish our Terrasteel armour in the next episode, and we can then kind of see whether this passive mana generation, when we have a mana tablet, works, which will be also very cool, just as a way of topping up the mana that we have. But for now, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care.